wanted to make a really quick video, man. This is on perception, and when they've done research on this, they found that the thought comes before the emotion. So it's how you're interpreting things determines how you feel. And sometimes we get a bit lost sometimes in our own realities and our own problems and stuff like that, and we're like, why is this happening to me? But like I said, it isn't your reality what is the problem, it's your perception and how you see it. Your greatest truth is found not by what you physically see, but it's found by what you develop behind your eyes. Don't make your own worst enemy what lives between your ears, man. You have to change the way you see things, and you have to change the metaphors you're associating things with. I was talking to my mum about this, and she was saying, well, life's, and just for the record, my mum's an unbelievable friend of mine, but, she said this one time, and she was saying, well, life's a bitch, and then you die, and I was like, no, Mum. And when I had seen Sylvester Stallone live, he was saying, the reason why I did Rocky, because there's nothing as symbolic to life itself as that it is a fight. And when you start changing the way you see things like that, for example, life is a fight. When you start thinking about that, when you think it's a challenge, and life's your opponent, and it is supposed to be hard, and again, you're changing the way you're seeing it, and that determines how you feel. Again, if life's a fight, defeat isn't declared when you fall, it's when you refuse to stand back up. Again, that's very productive. It makes failure not seem like such a bad thing. Again, little things like that go such a long way, man. And you have two forms of vision. You have your eyesight and you have your mind sight. And your eyesight is basically what you physically see, what's around you. But your mind sight is how you interpret that data. You have to think about everything around you as data. Your relationships, your work, social settings, whatever it is, that is your data point. But it's how you're interpreting it which is determining how you're feeling. And like I said, we have to start changing the metaphors we're associating things with, because otherwise, you can just, it can be counterproductive. It's like self-sabotaging yourself. And when you change the way you see things, they'll change the way they present themselves to you, and that will govern how you feel. So hope that makes sense, man. And like I said, it just takes a little bit of a second glance sometimes to see something in a different way. And respect actually means to look at something again twice in Latin, I think. And you have to think about the way you're looking at your perception in the same way, because sometimes like I said, we can be counterproductive in the way we think. The greatest thing about philosophy and stuff like that is you can look at things in a bit more of a creative way than what your reality actually is, if that makes sense. And you can turn a negative into a positive. And and that's what it's all about, man. It isn't about feeling like making yourself feel even more sad than what your reality actually is, if that makes sense. So hope you've enjoyed that video, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks very much.